I wanted to come on really quick, and I just wanted to do a kind of like a blackout type of a segment. Usually, sometimes I usually come and do this. I really haven't done it in a while. I have to go through and I have to look. But what tonight video is, before I go to sleep and I actually sit here and I think about tomorrow's upload and the things that I want to talk about, and maybe I can kind of touch what I'm talking about now tomorrow. But you want to know what's so funny? This live is going out to the content creators. And what I want to say is, and I'm gonna make sure tomorrow I do a very clear post of me, like a upload, a live, and I'm gonna make sure I tag it to my Twitter. Do you want to know what's so funny? And I'm going to tell you the flip side of people who are content creators or people who are motivational speakers, people who are YouTube personnel, meaning you want to create your YouTube channel, you want to create your own podcast, or you are just trying to create a platform in general. Now, first and foremost, when you start to create your own channel, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have, well, for the flip side, I'm going to tell you how it is for me. You have a lot of people who, when they're starting a channel, for instance, for myself, I have a whole bunch of people. I don't know if they're from around the world or they're from the United States of America, but I have my 462 subscribers are majority people who I don't know. On the flip side, I probably have like two people who I actually know, who I actually grew up with, who I actually talk to. Now, this is on the flip side because I think people need to know this, and this can also be for too if you are a person that's trying to start your own business, if you're doing your online, if you're doing a boutique store. um you have two different class of people. You have people who will support you, and then you have other people, because it's you, they will not support you. I don't give a shit what you do. You will just always be a threat to people, or it's just something about you, right? Now, for myself, my whole journey of just me building my platform, having the courage to build my platform. I mean, being in my house, learning a whole bunch of different things, meaning my marketing, my logo, I mean, my editing, my videos. I haven't really edited a lot of videos because I just started and I switched over and I started doing a lot of different lives. But um, when you are doing all of this stuff and you're doing it by yourself, and your support team can be a little bit harder than others, right? You will always have the other side of the people who, when they start something, you will always have, they know people and these people know them, and then they start to support you. So when you see a lot of people that's getting a little bit farther than you, my message to you is, do not give up. I never given up once. I never stopped believing in the things that I was doing. Even when when I started to do my things on my Facebook page, and it's so funny because, like on my public page that I have on my Facebook, I was doing a lot better with when I used to go do my lives and I used to connect with people, and people connect a little bit more. You know, I was also getting harassed and bullied over there, to the fact where when I went back on to my Facebook account, they have changed a whole bunch of different protocols, which I have to get like a certain amount of number for people to actually tag in to look at my stuff. But the majority of the story that what I want to say is, um, as you are starting to, and it's so funny because even the people who I know and they can be doing the same thing as me, they used to laugh at me. They did. They really did. They used to laugh at me. They used to think that my stuff really wasn't going to work. And it's so funny because some of the same people who well, actually it's not funny, it's the same people that used to laugh at me now, actually, when it comes to certain views or certain things that I can share or I put out there, now my views are starting to surpass them. And what I always like to say is to people that's trying to create anything that you do, um, don't never worry about the people who you know. And this is why I love all of my subscribers, especially my subscribers that have been with me from day one, especially my subscribers that's going to stay with me. Yo, if it really wasn't for y'all giving me, just a little bit of push and letting me know that, hold on, my ideas are not so far stretched. The things that I'm talking about are not so far stretched, that it is a lot of people who can identify with it. Um, I would have stopped a long time ago. But also on the rise of you just creating your stuff. And once the naysayers who was saying that, your project is not going to work or you're not going to get the results that you will start to see and stuff like that. Yo, when I mean that, the road and the things that I'm doing right now are starting to get so rocky. I swear to God, it's like the things that I post, um, people are reporting me. I mean, on a very high level. I mean, people who are scared because they see that, for instance, every time when they come on to all of my platforms, it's more people that's logging on to me. It's more people that's subscribing to my channel, and it's getting really out of control. And this is what I want to say to content creators who have more subscribers than myself and other people. It can be, and I gotta make sure when I get off, I go and I subscribe to every other person who has created a YouTube channel who have less subscriptions, means subscribers, than me. And I have to support you guys the same way I'm coming through and people are supporting me. Yo, I just want to say to the content creators, like, how retarded are you? And I want to say this so blunt and so honestly, like, how retarded are y'all, to the point where when I look, either somebody reported me because it was something that I had seen of theirs. That's why I say underneath your post you can share the content, or it was just maybe YouTube coming along talking about I'm violating the community post, where it was already something that was made public. But this is what I'm saying for that instance. I already see that from my political position, and how I'm positioning myself, and how I'm not one of those lost Americans. I'm not saying that my American people are lost, but um, when I really go and I really start tackling a lot of different things that my political counterparts are telling me is something that's true, and then when I find it and then I can back up the information, then you guys want to come along and then you want to hit me with I'm violating a community post. That's not the case. But this is what I'm saying to the creators. Like, and this is what to at a certain point. It's like another part where they be saying like Patreon and all this other stuff. I really don't really know too much about that, but I think like that's majority, like maybe for like the tarot readers and stuff like that. But to the point where I can be able to set up a low ass subscription. I'm not doing nothing that's crazy, no 9.99, no 15 or whatever, but to do something that's lowballed, but that's still affordable for people to be able to get the perks that's allowed to me, but also allowing me to be able to bless the people. Now, this is where it comes to the point where people are saying that they're out here We care about you. We care about the people. But when people are hitting me with copyrights, like I'm taking their work and if I'm getting paid for it, I'm just saying I don't care if I get 795 million people and I have all 795 million people take my stuff and reshare it and do all of that other stuff. I have never and I will never be a content creator that is majority now more fixated on money. I understand like people, this is you guys hustle, this is how you guys be paying your bills. When I be seeing all of this stuff, everybody is always throwing out their cash app information. I have never did that. The only time when I do or I might say something about a cash app that I don't even be really using half of the time, and I don't even have veto. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I have never been a person that was just so driven and could be bended by money. And when every time I always come into a dead road with that because now it's not even now it's starting to happen on YouTube. It's happening on all of my platforms right now. There's certain things that I'm doing, I'm always getting reposted. I just put something on my Instagram today saying that I got your ass. Because soon as I drop something, I swear to God, Instagram, they send the shit to Instagram. Instagram tried to stop my content that I shared, and then Instagram went back and they restored something that somebody had sent to report me. So this is how I always know that I'm starting to bring pressure to people. And I'm just saying, and just within this whole podcasting industry, within this whole YouTube industry, within this whole self motivation industry, is so much money within it for everybody to eat equally, and I don't understand why people are so fucking pressed. And this is why I'm just coming, because I think that I'm just probably out of everybody that's doing podcasting, that's doing the YouTube part, that's doing the self motivational talk. I think out of everybody, I'm the only one that's not pressed for money. I'm the only one that's not doing this and that's not doing that. Even though I can position myself up and be so pressed and be asking all of my subscribers, be asking everybody in the world to give me money. I'm not like that. So that pisses me off where I'm dealing with people who I'm sharing your shit. If I'm if I'm taking your work and your work also have your logo on it, and I'm just saying, when my views is hitting between 10K and up, then 9 out of 10, anything that I'm tagging your shit into, you're going to get exposure for. So who at the end of the day is taking away from your credits? Through anything, I'm mainly promoting your shit even more, because from the way I'm doing, I could reach the masses, and this is what I do on a daily basis. I could take somebody else shit with my shit. I'm just saying, before I even put my shit out there, and I could push your shit and your shit can get over 100K views. I don't understand what the problem is, but I understand it. And I see it now. And I think that I'm coming up a little bit faster than what people actually expected me to come up faster. So I'm just on here and I'm just telling anybody that when you are creating a YouTube channel, when you are creating an Instagram account, when you are creating a Twitter account, that you're going to have people that's going to start noticing you, and they're going to start to feel like you're moving a little bit faster, and people are going to start reporting you, and they're going to start doing all of this extra shit. They're going to start coming and start trolling you. That's why, if you really, well, you guys don't know it, when it comes to certain people's stuff, that's why I don't be liking a lot of people's stuff, because I already know that I already have eyes on me. So I be very curious about the certain shit that I be liking, especially on social media, because I know that it's always a hating ass individual or a person that's trying to, I don't know, come up with something, and I be trying to avoid all of that. And then I'm looking at the way that I'm positioning myself and how I'm moving up. I also don't be wanting my name on a lot of people's shit anyway. So if I was to come by and if I was to take your content, and if I was to put it on my shit, and I push it, that's like in the street, especially within the internet world or on social media, then I also gave whatever the fuck you're doing a stamp of approval. But I see it now. I'm moving too fast. I'm connecting too fast, but I get it. But it's okay, because people who are trying to slow me down right now, it's too late. And now I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm just saying that when God, because anything that I'm doing, I brought everything before God. I always ask God for his blessings. I always ask God to use me. Now, sometimes can my way and my approach be a little bit minute of how people be thinking? Absolutely. And that's why I always say, so I'm telling you, like, from now on, especially if I'm sharing certain people's stuff, I'm telling you, I'm going to start taking the names down of certain content creators who I feel like have done some crazy shit. And once my ass start moving up, and continue to keep moving up and keep pushing out the things that I'm going to push out, and how I'm about to start really positioning myself. And I hate to really say, because they usually be saying, don't say what you're going to do, because then people are going to stop you. No, in a way, I want people to know, because I'm going to position myself where I'm going to be able to work with another company, or be able to work with a lot of other different successful podcasters or podcaster stations, and be able to really network and really flip on the other side and become very amazing within just delivering, and also working on my journaling skills. So when I get in these positions and people ask me, hey Angel, how was your experience just coming up, doing all of your platforms, getting out your message? Was there any problems on your way up to the top? And I swear for everything, God is my witness, because I always like to tell people I bring judgment. Any creator who I find out and I have actual facts, and I know for a fact that they purposely reported me, they purposely did shit to me, when I get up and I start having my voice being broadcasted in a different level, I'm going to let it be known, because I have to. Because when you dealing within such of a cutthroat business like this, it's like you have to be able to let it be known of just the snakes that was in the grass. Because I always like to say that I'm not doing all of this for myself, but I'm also doing this for people that's coming behind me. And this is why I just want to let people know, for people who are creating their channels, for people who only have one subscriber, up until 100, or 100 to 200, or 0 to 400. Because I'm not there yet. But I'm telling you, from where I know where God is going to take me, is going to be amazing. So yes, this ride on just building my presence, and just making sure that as I'm going through the fire, that I stay grounded, and I just continue to keeping notes. Keeping notes. And then it's so crazy because, like I said earlier, you have, on the flip side, because it's this whole mirage, like, when you come up here, you have to be picture perfect all the time. You have to be flawless. You have to be this. Listen, listen. That's why I was popping shit earlier. Especially when I seen the craziest shit today. How somebody gonna say, if you gonna pop shit, at least have your shit be together. And I said, even bitch, on my worst day, you still can't fuck with me. And that's when I be coming up here and I be half-assed and I be looking crazy with my beanie on my head. Sometimes I might not have my makeup and shit on my down days. Like, people be killing me. And I just did a post the other day when somebody was basically saying how they're going to the gym to go work out. They have a full face of makeup on. They putting on $200 women perfume and some more shit. And then they want to talk about how the girls shouldn't be going to the gym looking busted. And I had to come on here and I had to say, it's two different women. It's the other women that's going to the gym because these bitches is morally oppressed about having on the most exclusive, revealing, half-naked motherfucking workout outfit, ass looking thicker than a motherfucking thicker pumpkin pie. When you doing your squats, all you see is the crease between your ass and your pussy. So I don't understand how the fuck are you really actually working out like that with a whole bunch of niggas in your ass anyway. So I don't know what the fuck is the difference. So I say, bitch, you're catching. You're going to the gym because you're trying to pick up a nigga. I'm not going to the gym and I'm not wearing my Chanel 5.5. I'm not wearing my Tom Ford for girls. I'm not wearing my Versace. I'm not wearing none of my exclusive motherfucking perfume to the gym to go work out, to sweat, to do all of that. And most importantly, I learned my biggest lesson. Even trying to do all of that, I don't even know how these bitches is going to the gym with eyelashes on. Because last time I went to the gym with some fucking eyelashes on and I did a 90-second and fucking hot yoga the whole time of me doing hot yoga, my fucking eyelids was burning from the fucking glue that was coming off my motherfucking eyelashes. So I learned that trip right there, bitch. Never go to hot yoga again with no individual lashes, because bitch, you're not going to be able to enjoy this 90 minutes of you being able to enjoy yourself while you are doing yoga. So I'm just here to just knock down this whole facade of something. Now don't get it fucked up. If I had to go do an interview for any local news station, or to either any national news stations, or thank you God, I'm gonna be on the Tamar show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't really going with Jennifer Hudson. I ain't really going with Cher, whatever. But I'll go on Tamar, the lady. I'll go on her show. That's a whole different type of ramification. Or if somebody was actually inviting me to go on another podcast, that's a whole different arena. Then that's when I gotta go pick out my expensive ass perfume. I gotta probably go get me or put on some nice expensive heels if I don't want to go and go have some red bottoms and some more shit. It's different arenas to different things. And I am really here to break that whole clause to tell women that when you are stepping in different arenas, then those shits calls for you to be a little bit different. But if you don't want to be all over the top like that, it's just a regular protocol. Just make sure sometimes I don't do that because I can't be finding my lip gloss, because I have a daughter that be taking my lip gloss sometimes. So I can't really find my stuff. So yeah, I might come up there looking a little bit crazy. But yeah, other than you having a whole full face of makeup on, yeah, at least have your eyebrows cleaned up and at least have a little a lip gloss or something like that on your lips. But yes, coming up and building your presence on social media is very tricky. You have all types of people who are going to start hating on you. You're going to then start having people if you're sharing their content, they're gonna feel some type of way. They're going to report you. They're gonna start saying this and they're gonna start saying that. But anything that I have shared, I always let somebody always get credit because that's not mine. I'm not in a season of stealing somebody's shit. Nor if I was doing something not like that and I ever did, I'm just saying because I'm an honest ass person. If I ever did make some money from off of somebody else's shit like that, best believe I would definitely track down somebody and give them half was due. I'm different than a whole bunch of other people. So when I see the length of ignorance and how somebody is coming at me, it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off to make sure that I actually know what I'm doing. It pisses me off to make me go back into hermit mode. And I always tell people sometimes it's best to leave people alone. Sometimes it's best not to harass people. Sometimes it's best to let people do whatever the fuck that they want to do. Because once I know, I don't know about nobody else, but once I know that you're on my ass and you feel some type of way about Angel, then I'm gonna have to make you stand and hold that shit forever. And I'm never gonna make that shit ever be easy for you. That's just how I am. Because I got a whole bunch of young girls behind me. And I gotta show them the way. And that's what a lot of people be failing to realize. When you get up here and you create a platform, then you got to hold yourself to a higher standards because you have people that's looking at you. You have people that need you to perform and to be a certain way. I be telling people, and you don't know now, you're going to hear this shit again. It's a blessing to be up here, and it's also a curse. And people be condemning themselves, and they be cursing themselves on a daily basis. And you're definitely fucking around cursing yourself when you come over here fucking around with me, and you come over here fucking around with me and my purpose, and for me to actually do what I need to do. So this is a message to all the motherfucking content creators that's out there. This queen ain't stealing and biting nobody's shit. And if I was to ever repost your shit, you better be happy. Because my little stain and the little shit that I'm doing, because I'm on every social media platform to even being down on my podcast. My shit is on everything moving. From Amazon Music to iHeartRadio and some more shit. So the only thing that I'm going to do for y'all stupid motherfuckers anyway is actually push your shit out there a little bit more to the masses. So I'm going to be taking future notes. Even when I said on Instagram, got your ass. Because there's always somebody hating. There's always somebody lurking. Especially trying to see what the queen is doing. Bitch, you will never see what the fuck I'm doing unless I show you what I got going on. Nor would I ever say what the fuck I got really, 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 really was going on. Because anything that I really, really got going on, bitch, I'm going to protect it with my life. Unless I want you to know. That's the difference. But no, I'm setting up something different. I'm setting up new people, new places, new opportunity where it can go all over the world. And a lot of people, just for people who always want to come back and maybe listen to my shit, people who be hating and want to know what I'm doing, you let my outreach get a little bit too farther. Should have stopped me a long time ago. And I'm going to make it my business to make sure everybody across the world loves me and they're going to see me for who I am. And the gang going to be like, no, don't do that to Angel. Angel a good person. Nah. In a minute, they're going to start saying, Team Angel, Team Angel, Team Angel, Team Angel. Because I'm trying to connect with a whole bunch of women globally so we can be able to connect on a global basis and do global things. It's big things that's over here, big things that's going to be popping in the future, Anybody that I'm messing with, or any future employees, this is what I do. I come up here and I stand on business. I come up here and I no, shake. I say it like that. People's feathers, because people that say that they doing this, they're not going to do it like me. It's only one me. It's a whole bunch of people out here that's trying to perpetrate like they standing on business, and they not. But it's okay, because it's something different and it's something new that's coming. The world need new leaders. The world need people who have courage. The world need people who's going to stand up and is going to be able to correct people and call people out really honestly on their bullshit, and don't have to be petty to do it. So yes, babies, if you are creating your channel, don't worry about people trying to report you, trying to stop you. That's just letting you know that you on to something, that they see you. And I just said this shit the other day. Everything that I always say come to pass. And I just said this on my other recent uploads. Go listen to it. Because it's okay. People see you. They see you. People talking about you. Your name is going around. And first and foremost, my shit is too late. It's too late. It's when I say it's too late, it's too late. If it's not me on YouTube, it's Queen of Fab 4 that's being posted all over social media, especially on Instagram. So it's 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 too late. It's too late. I'm just excited. I really cannot wait until I get over this hump. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go. I just wanted to come on here and say that, because that really pissed me off. And this is what I wanted to say. I don't know if I said it, but I'm going to say it again. To the people, and it's so funny. It's really so funny, because I've never seen it in my life. I'm not even going to say that, because I'm not going to give my jewel away. You guys just keep doing what you're doing. The only thing that I want to say is, for those who be trying to stop you, just watch. Because my videos be doing more numbers than the people who turn their back on me and the people who be laughing at me. I be doing numbers with people who be having 5 and 10K, 1,000 subscribers, and only right now at this moment only got 1,000 and what is it, 1,038 followers. That's on my Instagram. And the shit that I'm doing, I'm keeping numbers with niggas that got 10,000 subscribers. That's just the bottom list. It goes on. I be having problems with motherfuckers who be having million followers. I couldn't believe it. This one lady, she was going at me, and this bitch had like 10 million followers. Shooting at me, shooting at me, shooting at me, shooting at me. I said, oh shit. That's when I really knew that what I was doing was something totally different. Everybody fears what's different. Keep winning, baby, because you're doing exactly what you need to do. The world sees you. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye.